So I've been thinking, I've been hearing too many people say that you chose to be here and you chose your experience. I'm trying to figure out who told them that. I said this before. Who told you that? Because the people who are saying this are in the process of awakening. They're not fully awakened. And when I say awaken, I'm talking about your real body awakening up. I'm talking about your real body awakening. I'm not talking about being aware of certain things that happen in this world, because I know that's another version of being awake. When people say I'm woke, they woke to some stuff going on in this simulation, right? Some they found out the truth about something that was a lie the whole time inside this world, inside this reality or whatever. And they call that woke. That's not the kind of awaken I'm talking about. I'm talking about the real bodies awaken and ending their experience in this simulation. And so what I'm saying is the people who keep saying that are not even awake. Let me tell you what I mean. Just for an example, it was a guy. I know who he is. I know who he is to me in the real world. He said on his show, you knew what you was gonna be to. You chose this. And I'm like, but I have emailed him a couple of times. Well, no, not email. I left him messages and stuff and told him, you need to try to ground back into your real body. You need to acknowledge who you really are, because you are about to die. And I'm talking about, like, I think when I say die, I'm not even talking about the physical body anymore. I'm talking about, because I'm at the point, I don't know what the hell happened. I'm talking about he's going to be gone, like he's going to be gone for eternity. That's what I mean, not a physical death. He's not even aware, because he's into a lot of stuff in this world. It's like, how are you going to say, and that's just an example, because I've heard other people say it too, and he's not even in the process of awakening. So how do you say you chose your life and you knew exactly what you were going to go through before you got here, but you don't even know where you are? You into this life too much. You into this world too much. You're not even awakened. You're not even in the process of being awake, because you into this life. So how the hell do you know you chose to go through this? I've been hearing so many people say this, and I'm starting to feel like this is just something that was told. Who was the first person that started saying that? Because now what I've been seeing, what's been coming to me, I'm going to tell you about something. Let me make a note of that when you go through stuff, when you go through some hard stuff, it causes you to work harder on waking up. I went through some stuff that's so bad that I don't want nothing else to do with this world, period. But I'm not interested in suicide in the lower consciousness. Like, I don't want to just try to off myself and I have lower consciousness. My mind is stuck in a certain type of mentality and a certain type of perception. So it's like I wanted to so doing it with the process of me doing that, trying so hard to let this simulation go, some stuff is being revealed to me. And what is being revealed to me is that no, I did not agree to this. This is the real crime against the real humanity. Because this simulation is not the real humans. How are we the real? A lot of people in here are not even real. They're part of the program. They were literally programmed in. And some of us, I guess they needed some organic beings to use our minds to create the simulation. Because why would you have to literally kill somebody? Like, we're literally like the Matrix. I mean, I've seen myself underwater. Literally like the Matrix, like Neo. Because I've seen myself. I've seen it. I saw the life that I used to have before this stuff happened. I know what I look like. And so I was concentrating on that life, getting back to that life. And I know this is a matrix, but still, like, somebody mess with your body and put it somewhere. Like, what do you do with that? But it's all a matter of perception, right? But still, I had to figure all that out. Because I keep seeing them underwater. I started waking up and I saw this thick water, like this pod, and I was underwater. And as I was rising higher and higher in awakening, I saw me coming above this real thick water, like I knew I was in something. And I saw something else. But I don't want to, no, not bad, good, but I don't really know how to describe it yet. But my point is that would you really volunteer to go into something like that? How many people would volunteer to just go, oh yeah, you can just do whatever you want to do with me and I'll lay my naked body in a bunch of water, some thick water, while you put all this stuff on my head or whatever? Would you really agree to that? And it came to me, I'll ask again because I'm still in the process of awakening. But the answer is no, I did not agree to it. So when people say you agreed to this, you agreed to all of, like, did I really? And the answer is no. And there's going to have to be some answers. No, nobody has the answer to this. It's going to have to be, what you call it? Something's going to have to happen to the individuals involved. Because I keep seeing myself awaken, but then I'm not fully awakened. Is somebody trying to make sure I stay asleep, that I do not completely come up? Why am I not all the way up yet? And I'm hearing stuff about here's the time, and now you're going to awaken. Why can't I leave now? What's going on? Something is happening. And something happened with the beings from the organic matrix. And I feel like what's happening is nefarious, and it's from nefarious beings, and I know who they are. I feel like I do. I believe I do. But I feel like this is what is going on, but I don't know what other people are being told, but for me, I am seeing that this was not something that I agreed to. And I think people might have been put unconscious and put in that pod. And memory is wiped. And I don't know who in their right mind who's enjoying their life would say if I'm a famous singer, which I am, the real me, which I am. And I don't look like I do now. So with all that success I have going on, that great life, even the life I have now is not that great, and I cannot imagine agreeing to something like that. I'm not going to agree to somebody dunking me underwater and messing with my consciousness, making me unconscious and putting me to sleep. I'm not going to agree to that. Even with the life I have now, that's not my dream life. I would not agree to that. So in the real world, in the organic matrix, I can't imagine agreeing to that, and I do not believe I did. Matter of fact, I thought that we were kind of like prisoners. So the folks that keep saying, oh, you agreed to be here, I'm questioning who are they getting it from, because they are still in the process of awakening. When I listen to them talk, some of them, they are not fully aware of who they really are. So who is telling you that you agreed to this when you are not fully aware of who you are and what life you had before this? You don't even know what, like the guy I tried to talk to, not on the phone, but send a message to. I'm well aware of the life he had in the real world, but he's not. So how are you going to say on these professional channels? These people have these professional channels with these 3 and 4 hour long lectures, and I'm not saying that nothing they say doesn't help, because a lot of things they say do help. But when they say you chose to be here, who told you that? Because the person that says that, the one person that says that, you don't even know what life you had before you got into this inorganic simulation. So how do you know you chose it when you don't even know who you are? You don't know who you were, but you're going to say you chose it. How do you know that? The other people who say you chose is like, and it's like they are just now in the process of really waking up. So how do you say you chose this when you're just in the process of seeing what you might have looked like and everything? You're just now. I know her from I know this lady from my organic matrix too. I know who she is. I know who she is. She don't know what life she had either. So how do you know you chose it? You don't even know who you were, what life you were before all. How do you know you chose it? Why do people say that? Because the truth is coming to me, and I'm seeing that I'm seeing that I definitely did not choose it, and I'm seeing that I've been put unconscious. Okay, so anyway, this seems like what you call it, crimes of humanity. I think I was listening to somebody, and that's Joe Biden was put to death, and Hillary Clinton was put to death. Joe Biden 2018, I believe, and Hillary Clinton 2019 for crimes against humanity. Yeah, that's it. Crimes against humanity. And what's happening right here is literally crimes against humanity. You took beings who were in the organic matrix and made them unconscious, and you gonna have me believe that I agreed to something like that with the life I had? I was almost like Beyonce. You kidding me? Like, you gonna think I'm gonna have a successful music career? And I'm agree, yeah, you can put me in some water and make me unconscious, even though I have a life almost like Beyonce, a career like that. Yeah, even though I don't have children, I stayed in a nice house, drove a nice car, had a whole lot of money. Oh, but all of that, yeah, you can put me in a bunch of thick water and, make me unconscious and put me in a dream world. Yeah, go ahead. Really? Because I have nothing like a life like that, nowhere near it right now. And I have nowhere near that kind of money. And I would even agree with even the life I have that I'm not even totally happy with. I would not even agree to that with this life. So no, I don't believe I agree to that. I believe this is a crimes against beings from the real matrix. Because somebody wanted to create this simulation, this inorganic matrix. And I don't know why they needed organic beings to do it, but they needed us to, I don't know. And they're doing everything to keep us from waking up. Because if we were actually killed, like really, really killed, shot, whatever, then it wouldn't matter. Nobody would try to fight to keep me from waking up. Because I would be already, it wouldn't even matter. Like I've been put unconscious, literally unconscious. And that you can consider that death. Anyway, I'm going to watch The Matrix a few more times because now I see this is what happened to me. But anyway, there's an effort to stop me. I see there's an effort to make sure I think the people who are in the past that feel like they're going to wake up, they're not going to wake up if they think they have friends. We're used as an experiment, not by white people, by the way, not by white people. Okay? All right? I'm just going to say that. So who are the other ones? Well, not by pale complected people, not by them. So who is doing it? Anyway, and I'm not saying there's no females involved either. I'm just saying it's not by pale complected people. They don't come from the world I come from. That's for sure. I know where they come from. And people who feel like they agree to this, I'm sorry. I do not agree. I disagree. Even if you were somewhere homeless on the street or somewhere in a shelter, you would not agree to somebody making you unconscious and putting you in a big thing of water and say, well, you knew you was going to go through this. Yeah, right. I can go to a homeless shelter and ask people, do you want to go through this? You see these people in these pods underwater and they got the stuff connected to their faces and their brains being examined because they're in the dream world. Would you like to go through that? You think I can go to even a homeless shelter and convince people to go through something like that? They would say no. And the ones who say yeah might have a death wish, and I doubt I had a death wish. Okay? Anyway, that's it, and I will talk later.